What's going on, my dudes? Chensleo11 here, and welcome back to another episode in the A to Z series. Today we are playing the late game scaling, and I love saying that, super scaling champion, Corki. He is basically a pretty nice champion if you like the 80 carry mechanics, but you also like flinging out spells every 2 seconds. Corki might be the one for you. He is pretty strong. Late game, obviously, as I said, he is relatively average mechanically to play, but he's a lot of fun. And you need to be good at kind of positioning and like basically AD carry mechanics kind of, because you want to be weaving a lot of auto attacks when you play Corki, when you're piloting Corki to be good at him. And pun intended, because we are in a little aeroplane here. So this is going to be a Corki guide, how to play Corki Mid for beginners, if you will. So we're going to be going through the runes, build, and the abilities, most importantly the abilities, and what Corki's good and bad at. As the meta changes, the builds and the runes may change. We'll explain why I've taken what I've taken in this game. But as the game progresses, like in Season 11, up and coming, we are getting a complete rework to the items, so some of the items might be different. But the abilities should stay the same unless they rework Corki. But let's get straight into it. We are taking fleet footwork for the lane. Nice sustain, because Corki just basically wants to scale up. So we're up against the Victor, who's in a similar boat. So this might be a little bit of a boring lane, but that's good. I can explain the abilities without getting absolutely harassed by like a fizz or something like that with a disgusting level 2 or 3. So we get that one. Unfortunately, we missed one of the melee minions. So take fleet footwork, get the magical boots for scaling, and some biscuits for some nice sustain in lane. And that's about it, guys. There's not much else about the runes that is super special. I would have thrown them up on the screen. We took some scaling CDR runes as well, because our cooldowns are very important on Corki as well. So we start with your Q, then you want to go E. And first up, we're going to explain Corki's passive. Farming pretty well here. It's unlike me. Get a nice auto attack in while he doesn't have minions to auto attack me. So we're going to head bot side and get a ward. Do we need to get over here? Nice. The Lee Sin was able to do it. We were roaming just... I wanted to place that ward down, not actually roam, just in case they started chasing, kiting towards me. I could have helped out. That's super good for the Lee Sin. Let's start off with Corki's passive. So his passive is called Hextech Munitions, like munitions. I should have gone for the... No, we're still good. We still got it. Basically, Corki's auto... You got to watch out for Victor's Q. Basically, the only matchup advice I'd give you for this one. But basically, Corki's auto attacks do 80% magic damage, even though it's an auto attack, like a physical auto attack. That's just something cool. Obviously, it's his passive. You can see the numbers when we auto attack. 54 was blue, which is magic damage, and 14 was orange. So it's like 80-20 split. So we shove in, we get mid prio, and we can help out the Lee Sin when the Kane comes for the scuttle. Looks like he isn't, so we just get a nice. Just let the Lee Sin know that we're caring for him, so hopefully he'll come gank our lane. So Corki loves the lane in the middle or slightly to your side. Obviously, that's good. We haven't been making good use of our Q here because this Victor is playing a little bit respectful. So we should be able to punish with some nice Qs. And we have nice vision towards the bot side, so we want to hover that side, even though our Lee Sin is top. Ooh, unfortunately, we miss and he gains his Q. So that's his passive. Also, there's something else about his passive. Every 8 minutes, something called the special delivery spawns. And I'll explain that when we get to his W. But basically, I feel like that's Corki's true ultimate ability. In my opinion, Corki kind of only has... he has 4 like normal abilities. That's pretty bad Q. You want to kind of use the Q when he goes into like get a CS, because then you know he's going to walk forward. But his ultimate is basically like a 4th ability. So his special delivery, which the timer is just here, is in my opinion like his true ultimate. So we'll get to that when we get to his W. But that's basically all of his passive. Very simple. 80% of the damage you deal through auto attacks is converted to magic damage. That's it. Oh, we missed. No, did we? I think we got him there. Just got to be careful of his... what's it called, his Q there, that laser beam is pretty nasty. So we do have biscuits, so we can sustain, we can stay in the lane pretty long, because we both want to stay in lane as long as possible. So Lee Sin is just showing where he is. Just putting some pressure here. Okay, so this is good. We're gonna slow push this wave because then Victor has to walk up to get CS. At least he might be able to land a nice Q. Fortunately not. So let's go back to hovering. Oh, we don't really have the ward anymore. So it's hard to hover aside when you don't have water or your jungler. So just kind of you want to track the enemy jungler so you know which side the enemy jungler's on so you can stay away from him. That's bad to walk into that queue. We're going to pop another biscuit. So biscuits give you maximum mana, and I believe if you sell the biscuit in the store, you get the gold back, but you still get that mana back. That what's it called? That maximum mana. So don't be scared to sell them if you don't need them. So now we have our ultimate, which I'll just use here. That's all it is. It's like another ability. Nice, we get those. Nice. We're gonna still stay here because we got another biscuit. Perfect. Nice. Perfectly timed. Okay, so now we're gonna explain Corki's Q, and I'll throw one out. There it is. It's called Phosphorus Bomb. This guy is not kiting him at all, is he? He's still out trading us with this Q. We gotta be careful. Basically, Corki throws a missile, like a bomb, like that. It does a lot of damage. It's good for clearing minions. It does use a lot of mana, so be careful early game. You don't want to be spamming them out for no reason. But later on, as the game goes on, you can basically use them to wave clear super effectively with your ultimate, like so. We are going to back pretty soon because we have a lot of gold. Just going to grab all this farm and boom. Right, that's back here. We got time. We do have TP. The Victor also has TP, I believe. Yes, he does. So it's going to be a bit of a stalemate TP. I'm going to TP back. He's TP back. If I can TP before he resets, I'll be able to stop him from backing and keep him in the lane, which is going to be super good. Bit of an aggressive TP, but I want to keep him here. So this is super good for us, right? Because we're going to just use our Valkyrie there, which is our next ability, which is our W, which is, you see that little short dash that basically repositions you and it drops damage onto the ground, kind of. Like it drops bombs. And that will just do magic damage ticking over time if they stand in it. But essentially, I'd like to think of it more as your escape tool on Corki. So it's super, super good. Corki is a very safe champion if you play him correctly. And you're able to just farm your head off and scale into the late game team fights. So we got a nice ward down here. We're going to ward in this bush here so we can see the cane further up. And we're going to get the pink in here. So now we have disgusting ward coverage bot side. So we should never, ever be hovering top side. We should be like playing this side of the lane constantly because we're safe on bot side, right? Okay, we're going to miss. No, we suck. The good thing about the Q is if you suck at CSing, it's super good for CSing. We won't be able to get a plate here. So we can always Valkyrie towards our bot side, right? Because we have all the wards. We know the Lee Sin's bot side, so you can come cover. So yeah, that's the W. All it is, short dash, magic damage. More so use it as a gap closer or an escape. You can use it later on in the team fights to get onto a target that's fleeing, which is what I like to use it for. Max your E second, obviously. And the next part about the W is the special delivery, which is back at our base. Nice, we get all that. Ooh, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack Q. Let's just Valkyrie out of his stun. Drop another one on him. A little bit of a nice trade there. Unfortunately, we lose a lot of mana doing that. Nice, that's a nice one. But yeah, we're going to try and shove this as hard as we can and back. Because we have our special delivery. And I want to explain it to you. It's not the best back ever. But I really want to explain to you the special delivery or the package while we have it available. So this is the second part of Corki's passive or his W, essentially. We're going to go here. We're going to grab a phage, whatever you call it. Grab another pink. Grab the package and head back in. Oh, unfortunately, the enemy mid laner was able to roam here. We might be able to come in with the package. Let's see what we can do here. So basically, it's like a better version of your W. It does more damage. It does absolutely a lot of damage. And I consider it more your true ultimate. So let's see what we can do with it. So there's the range too. Oh, I think we're dead. We boosted that team fight pretty hard. I wanted to get in. So the thing with the package, that was terrible. Don't ever do that. Dived under tower. Took so much damage. I thought the Urgot was going to be tanking for me. When I made the decision in my head to go in like that. Like an absolute Fruit Loop. But that's fine. You should never die on Corki. That's what I'm trying to show you. But unfortunately we did. But that's a special delivery, guys. You saw it there. Went bang. All that. All along there. It knocks people to the side. You get ghosted. Which means you can go through minions. You get a shitload of movement speed when you pick it up. And... obviously, it does a 90% slow also. So if you can kind of cut people off with it, knock them back into your team, and then if they want to escape, they've got to run through it, which they're 90% slowed, and they're taking a lot of magic damage. Plus, another thing you can do with the package is you can use it to go in, and then Valkyrie immediately to go straight back out. To get into your damage and duck. Get the hell out of there. So... I don't think I've used my E much at all this game. And we are going to explain the E right now. It's called the minigun here. And I'm not doing a good job of using it. It's because Victor's playing nice and high up. You can use it to wave clear, but basically Corki fires his Gatling gun is what's it called. And you're doing 50% magic damage and AD, which is the theme on Corki, half damage. Oh no, there he is. And basically, what's the important thing about the Gatling gun is you shred their magic resistant armor. So your abilities will do more damage to him, right? Can we hit the good one? We can hit the big one on him. Beautiful. So it stacks up. So you want to kind of... oh, should have probably used that ward bot side. Because we already have the pink in that bush. That's okay. Oh, we just ate that Q full duration, not the best. So yeah, you can use it to like wave clear as I am like this. Beautiful. Nice CS per minute currently, which is super good. Yeah, obviously we don't want the Victor back. We'll keep him in lane because I have pretty good resources right now. Is the Lee Sin giving me the blue buff? I have not been given a blue buff all day. This is super nice. I love you, Lee Sin. Actually amazing. Like, I can't explain that enough. If you play jungle, guys, and you don't need the... ah, shit. He TP'd because I went to get the blue. It's super bad. Alright, let's see if we can rotate. Should be able to pick off the JC. I'm coming. Nice. Urgot got him with his ultimate. I was going to pick him up on the end, but that's okay. Alright, so unfortunately the Victor got a nice TP off. We're going to try and punish by pushing as hard as we can. Because they are taking a lot bot side. I don't have TP myself. It's coming straight off cooldown right now. But if I can get a plate or so myself and solo XP, it's okay. Do I have a TP in behind? I do. 3 versus 3, eh? Should we go for it? What do we reckon, guys? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm not looking. Oh, I'm boosted, guys. Pay attention to your champion when you're playing League of Legends. That's a pretty basic tip, huh? Would I have done it? If I did it, I might have been able to get it. The teemo was low. That's why I was getting enticed. Jesus Christ. I was under tower auto-attacking without looking. Horrendous. Fortunately, we do have our Triforce. We're 0-2. Not the best of starts. But we are farming extremely well. We got a nice early first item. Our boots have come through. Our pink ward is last. That's a nice 75 gold worth of pink ward. We're going to play off our Lee Sin. He is playing extremely well. We do have our package as well. Okay. So that's the Gatling gun. Now we can explain Corki's next ability, which is his ultimate, his R. I like to think of it as like a fourth ability, which is Missile Barrage. Basically, you're seeing me, Corki's firing these missiles, and the ammo of these missiles are underneath. And when that's a red bullet, which is every third, it does double damage. Let's drop a word in there. Alright, I have a package, so I'm going to go... maybe not. Fortunately, the Lee Sin is dead. Enemy team is not happy with that. Sorry, our team pinging. Uh-oh. I don't really want to follow this because we got no tower. But I do have package, so I want to try and make something happen with my package. Alright, we're going to drop the package like that. So it just disentices him to come off. Now Lee Sin is back up. So the dragon now might be on the cards. I just need someone to check. I don't have a ward. Oh, yeah, we can... Okay, we know they're in there. Remember, your Q gives vision. I forgot to mention that. The phosphorus bomb, so you can use it to check vision. And then we used it perfectly there. So we want to try and make a pick into dragon. They were on it, unfortunately. What do we want to do here, guys? What do we want to do here? Nice, our top laner is doing a lot of work top side. Does he go for it? Nice, look at the... Oh, I'm going to get stunned. Let's just Valkyrie away. A little bit of a scrappy part of the game. My farm is falling off pretty hard here because we're not doing much. Considering TPing back into mid. We're just going to grab all this first, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. We'll back and we'll head into mid. We'll probably TP into mid. Urgot is doing... that's really good that the enemy team got the dragon, but the Urgot was able to trade on the other side of the map. So super good if you're a top laner and you play like a split pushy champion. Make sure if your team's doing stuff on the other side of the map, try and like trade essentially. Okay, so also when you back, you want to make sure you have a look at. I kind of want this pink ward on the bot side again, but yeah. Nice, we'll finish all that off. Again, we don't have vision, so it's a bit sketchy. I want to put one in here. Okay. Fortunately, those pink wards don't last long because these bushes have a lot of traffic, so people will walk through there, and we'll lose that ward. Nice. Oh, we got him again. Oh my god, this Victor's really not dodging my stuff, and I'm still getting destroyed by him. We flash away. That's a nice shield by the Lee Sin. I don't think we can finish. Ah, can I go back? Oh, we did a lot of damage there to the... Okay, cool. Alright, we're just going to sit here, heal up as much as we can off this wave. Oh god. Nice ult from the Soraka. Might have actually been a kill. That was actually a super good ult from the Soraka because not only did it save my life, it baited the... Because we baited the... Like, I wasn't thinking like that, but we baited the Jace in, so we were able to get a kill off it, which is super good. Okay, so we're going to try... We're going to start getting involved in these fights. Because our kill participation is absolutely horrendous right now. But we are trying to scale into the late game. We do have our package up in 30 seconds, so we're going to try and coincide our back with that. Can't really push another one, so we'll just back here. Actually, we know what? We'll grab the blue buff and then we'll back. Nice, that's huge on the Urgot. Super carrying us this game. We'll grab this, and that way we can go back to lane. So these missiles don't cost a lot of mana as well. We do have a blue buff now, so we're going to grab back, get our speckle package. The speckle package. Special package. Come back out onto the map. We'll just grab the crit cloak. No, sorry. Let's undo that. Let's get our boots. Should have had them by now. Let's jump in our package and see what we can do. So the package itself doesn't last that long. I believe it's 60 seconds. So you kind of want to make something happen when you have it. Which is why I'm going straight for this. I'm going straight in, guys. Nice, we got him with our ultimate. First kill of the game. Perfect. Oh god. Nice. Just kite backwards with your W. I think we can go dive this, eh? Nice. Alright, beautiful. This Urgot is carrying us, huh? Good on him. Alright. So Corki obviously isn't the strongest early on, but now when we get a bit of items, you're going to start noticing, if I'm allowed to have a bit of peel, we'll be able to do a lot of damage. Like your auto attacks, your Qs, your Rs are doing absolute shitload of damage. Nice. Take a tower shot for that, unfortunately. Nice. Let's just sit here. Drop a ward here to see where the Teemo goes. Their blue buff is not up, unfortunately. So there's the Kane. We got vision of him now. Just gonna drop that down just so we can see where he's going. Pretty risky on the Ezreal. So they want to go. They really want to go, eh? Oh, nearly sniped him. We suck. I was trying to snipe him in the back end. So in that situation, what I could have done is, you remember, you can hit the minions with it, right? So if you hit the minions, it will splash damage. Unfortunately, he did a nice knockback right on my E. I was trying to go over him. But that is what it is. Ooh, not the best game, but it's okay. As long as we understand the champion. As I say in all these videos, the gameplay isn't super important. What's important is going through the abilities, so you guys understand what Corki's good and bad at. He's pretty good at side laning as well. If you want to go grab some quick farm, because you're pretty safe with your W. The enemy team has surrendered. Wasn't the best game on my part, but that's Corki, guys. He's pretty simple to play. I didn't really get into some really disgusting late game team fights. We'll probably have a few more Corki games on my channel because I enjoy playing him, maybe on some ranked games. But if you guys liked the video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We are going through every single champion in League of Legends. Remember, with Corki, you have insane wave clear early, so you can just Q ult very often to just wipe the whole wave. Use your E to shred some magic resistant armor, so your auto attacks and your abilities do more damage. And you use your W to escape. Make sure you pick up your package. Try and time your backs with your package. Therefore, you can come back on the map as strong as possible. What's another thing I wanted to mention? Again, as I said, you can use your package to go in and then Valkyrie straight back out. So you have a little bit of mobility with that package when you have it. You have obviously a lot of movement speed, out of combat movement speed. So you can get back out onto the map fast. But that's it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, is at the end of the day, it's nighttime. Take it easy.